Hey gamers, this is Liz Davidson from Beyond Solitaire, and I just wanted to record a quick video today to let you know that Brant Guillory from the Armchair Dragoons and I are in the midst of conducting another survey of your favorite solo historical slash war games. And I wanted to run that through and encourage you to contribute because there were a lot of people last year who said, "Oh, I would have sent something in. I didn't know." And so I'm just trying to get the word out because I want to know what your favorite historical war games are. I need to send my votes in too, but I know what I like. I want to know what y'all like. So just a quick look. I'm going to put a Google link in the show notes below, but we just have a little Google form that contains everything you need to know about these games. And so basically, we just want to look at your favorite solo war and historical games. The People's Choice top 200 list is fantastic, but I complain every single year about how there's never enough historical stuff on there, and so this is my chance to try to convince people to talk about that with me instead. Just going through who are you? We want a working email address, but we want to be able to have some kind of security that people aren't voting a million times. But that's really why we ask for an email address. Where do we find out about the survey? I found out about it for myself. But then basically what you're going to do is you're going to come into this part of the forum and do your favorite historical games. So the reason we ask for the link specifically and not just the name of the game is that, as you might have noticed, there's a whole bunch of different games. If you say something like Advanced Squad Leader is my favorite, well, what part of that? Or, if you just say, "Oh, this series," you can't nominate a whole series. We want to see a game. And so, we're trying to get that specificity and get consistency so that instead of just like trying to interpret what somebody typed, there's an actual link to what they said they wanted. And that's what we're really hoping to collect. So that's why we're doing it that way. It is a little bit more work than just typing in your favorite games, but I promise it's something that we will really appreciate on the back end as we are compiling data after this is done. And then, oh, it's gonna make me put something in. So I'm just gonna put these URLs and I'm obviously gonna change this to my real stuff later. But then you get to the last page and there are some questions. We just kind of want to know, how much war and historical gaming are you doing? How much of your gaming are you doing solo? Do you play online? And then how long have you been wargaming? We actually changed this to account for people who've been playing for more than 40 years because we had a lot of respondents in that category, which is so cool. And then what's your favorite kind of wargaming media content? So we just kind of wanted to see, who's voting and who's interested in our survey. But that's it. It would really mean a lot to me and to Brant if you submitted. We really want to know what people are playing solo. We're very interested in celebrating, everybody's favorite games for another year. We had a great time making the geek list last year. We had a great time talking about it. The results that came in were so cool as like a clear mix of people who've been wargaming for more than 40 years and then also people who have been, kind of dipping their toe into the space in more recent years. So please, please, please fill our survey out. I will be so excited to hear from you. And I will put a link to this in the show notes. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And most of all, happy gaming, everybody. Go play a war game.